This is a review of the Quercetti Super Saxoflute. I'm not getting paid money for this, I just think it's really cool. It's intended for people of 3 years and older. I have given a saxoflute as a present to someone of that age on 2 separate occasions. I don't know what happened, whether they liked it or how the parents felt about it. My interest in this is somewhat different from its original intention, perhaps. The thing I like most about the Quercetti Saxoflute and the Quercetti Super Saxoflute is that the mouthpiece can be fitted onto ordinary 21.5mm external diameter PVC plumbing pipe that you can buy in 3-meter long sections from an ordinary builder's merchant. Here are some sections I have which have drilled some holes in. You can just connect a pipe, even 3 meters long if you like, and have an overtone flute. This has holes cut for an ordinary major scale. Take your piece of pipe, take your mouthpiece, just push it on, there you go. Oh, that's the wrong end. Just for fun, with the wrong end of the pipe. Now, with the right end of the pipe, you can just swap between one tuning and another just by unplugging one bit of pipe and plugging in another, like that. Excellent. A more Zen harmonic scale. Of course, if you learn the skill, you can do away with the mouthpiece entirely and just use the pipe. But that's a lot harder. It takes a lot more practice to get the skill. If you use the Quercetti mouthpiece, it works for people who are used to playing tin whistles and recorders, and it takes a lot less skill to get a nice sounding note and to get all the pitches. In the ordinary saxoflute you only get one mouthpiece, whereas if you buy the Super Saxoflute you get 2 mouthpieces, and it works out more economical that way. You pay less per mouthpiece if that's all you're interested in, and you get all the extra little bits of plastic if you like that. But on this occasion, and this has never happened before, one of the mouthpieces, only one of them, doesn't seem to fit on the pipe properly. So you put it on like that, and it's way too loose. I mean, it does hold on, so maybe I'm being silly. So it does work, but I'm not happy about that being loose. It's not completely loose. You can put it like that. Oh, it does fall off eventually. It's not completely loose, but it's never happened before that I've bought this and it's been even slightly loose. I've bought 6 Super Saxoflutes and 1 Saxoflute, making a total of 13 mouthpieces, and this is the first time I've ever had a problem with one of the mouthpieces. You can cut the PVC pipe to length with a hacksaw. You could probably use a junior hacksaw, I think this is easier though. If it's still very rough, file the end off with a file like this. And when it's a bit smoother, smooth it off further with a bit of sandpaper. Drill the holes with an ordinary drill, then take a bit of sandpaper, tear it off, so you have a little rectangle, roll it into a cylinder like that, and then you can sandpaper the rough bits off in the holes until it's nicely smooth. The pitch of the pipe, when you have all the finger holes closed with your fingers, is determined by the length of the pipe. The longer the pipe, the lower the note. So you can cut the pipe to roughly where you think it should be, but slightly longer, and then cut it slightly smaller again and again until it's the right pitch. Then, when drilling the holes, there are 2 things that determines the pitch when you have holes uncovered. When you've got up to a certain point, the most significant hole is the one nearest the mouthpiece to be uncovered. So the moment I'm covering 3 holes, and there's 3 holes still uncovered. All of those holes will affect the pitch to some extent, but the one nearest the mouthpiece, this one, will affect it the most. And there are 2 things that determine how it affects the pitch. One is the position. The nearer the hole is to the mouthpiece, the higher the note. The further away, the lower note. The other is the diameter of the hole. I suppose it's the area of the hole really, probably, but I've only really used circular holes because I have round fingers. The larger the hole, the higher the note, and the smaller the hole, the lower the note. The great thing about this is that you can cut a length from your pipe, cut the holes where you think they ought to be, and if it's not right, you can just cut the holes again on another bit of pipe. Now, just for fun, I'll demonstrate how you can play with the Super Saxoflute in the way it's actually intended to be played with. Unboxing.